My mindset, I operate on a level of excellence, and you guys need to wake up every single day, and you need to operate on a level of excellence and create your masterpiece.
What's up, guys? I'm excited to talk to you about this episode this week. And what made me think of this episode was yesterday I turned 47. Yesterday, my birthday came along, and it's funny, I was telling my daughter this weekend, I was with her away for ice hockey, upstate New York. We were together all weekend, and, we were talking about me turning 47, and I said, when you start getting older, your birthdays, not that they don't matter, but, you don't want your birthdays to come, especially when you start getting in your 40s. When you are a kid and you're a child, you can't wait to your next birthday to get older. And I remember just telling my daughter this weekend, I said, I'm not looking to it. 47 years old, I feel like I'm creeping up on 50. But the reality is this, and this is going to go into my message today and some things I want to share. The reality is this. I may be 47, but it's just a number, because in my heart, my drive, my health, my goals, my dreams, I feel like I'm just getting started. I feel like I'm 27, not 47. I feel like I'm 17 at times, still in high school doing fun things, not 47. And the thing is this, and this goes into my message today. It's never too late to start that new chapter in your life. It's never too late to start going after your goals and your dreams, because I think there are so many people out there right now that are giving up even in their 30s. There are so many people out there that are giving up in their 40s and 50s, when me, just yesterday, my grandmother called me on my birthday to wish me happy birthday, and she's 97 and still alive, and called me to wish me happy birthday. And if I do the math, I'm just maybe at the halfway point with so much more to live. But so often in life, where you are right now, you may feel like that's it. It's over. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I was running in the trails with another friend of mine, another dad, and we were running, 5-6 miles in the woods and the trails. And, he has kids as well. And he says, and this is specifically for the dads, but I'm sure moms can relate. He's just like, it's amazing how many other dads that we see who have just kind of let themselves go, who have accepted the dad bod with the huge basketball belly is just the way of life, and realizing it's a heart attack waiting to happen, and you need to take care of yourself, and it's not too late. And so often we blame age or busyness or, the circumstances of life and all these different things for why we are where we are. And I'm here to tell you, and I want to give you some of my main points to say it's never too late to change the direction of your life. It's never too late to start something new. It doesn't matter how old you are, because you have a heart, you have fresh air, you have the ability to watch and listen to this video. So that means that God is not done with you yet. You still have time. But it really is going to require a list of things that you're going to need to do so that you can improve your life, so you can start thriving again instead of just surviving. I think too often people are just going through the motions, surviving each day instead of thriving each day. So it's not too late to start. You are really one decision away, and you're going to start to hear me say that phrase a lot. I'm not going to get into it too much, but you are one decision away at any moment in your life to take that first step from improving your life. You're one decision away from watching this or listening to this podcast and taking that first step to change your life for the better. You're one decision away from starting to exercise today. You're one decision away from reading a book that's going to change the way you think. You're one decision away to stop smoking. You're one decision away maybe from stop doing drugs or drinking alcohol. You are one decision away at any point. So I want to talk to you and start off and give you a list of things that can help you right now improve your life for the better. This is a real talk message, and for you to know it's not too late. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care if you're divorced. I don't care if you're working a lot of hours of overtime. I don't care if you have 3 or 4 jobs. I don't care, because there's people out there in the world that are in a worse situation than you, that are doing better than you with where you are in your life. So you have to accept that. So if you're willing to hear me out on some truth bombs that I'm going to drop you, if you're willing to hear me out on what I'm going to tell you, well, then things can change for the better. Because if you want things to change, the one thing that's going to need to change is you. So point number one is this. You have to stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. You are not the victim of life. Everybody in the world has a hard time. Everybody in the world has death and sickness and trials and tribulations and struggling financially or going through tough times in their life. Nobody is immune from tough times. And if you continue to play the victim and you continue to play the blame game, you will never get out of your own way. And the reality is this: no one cares. When you complain and you whine and you're like, oh, but I'm going through this and woe me and I'm on my soapbox, nobody cares, because everybody else is already consumed in their mind with their own life's problems. Everybody is worried about themselves and what they're dealing with. So yes, you may have good friends and you have a supportive spouse, you have family who will empathize and be understanding of what you're going through. But if you're constantly playing the victim in the blame game, you're not going to get anywhere. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is to stop playing the victim, because it's exhausting. Your excuses are exhausting, okay? Be a victor and not a victim, because average people make excuses. Average people talk about problems. Average people play victim. The greats talk about solutions. The greats talk about how we could be a victor, not a victim. So number one, stop playing the victim. Number two, and I'm going to give you a list of this, it's time to do SHIT. I'm just going to call it out. It is. It's going to be time that you do certain things to move your life forward. Notice I said time for you to do things, not waiting for life to change, because life's never going to change. You're either in a problem, coming out of a problem, there's a problem on the horizon tomorrow. Life's not going to change. You're going to need to change. So it's time to do stuff. And here's my list of a bunch of things that can help you. And you know what? A lot of these things may be more directed at the dads, because I've thought of the dad bod. I thought of the dads that are in their, 30s, really 40s and 50s and 60s, that are just living a life of just exhausted, stressed out, and blaming, and just not living a life up to their fullest potential. So some of this stuff may be directed at the males more, but you know what? Females, the ladies, you could take a lot away from this as well. The first couple things, guys, really have to do with exercise. Go out there and lift some weights. Go pick up some iron, get back in the gym. Stop walking around sagging with your body hunched over with no confidence yourself. Go pick up some dumbbells. Go pick up some things and start lifting some weights. There's workouts you can get for free on YouTube and watch them. For me, I've been doing Beachbody workouts for 13 years. You need to lift weights. You need to get the testosterone going, because if you don't lift weights and you don't use your muscles, when you get after the age of, I believe it's 30, you will start losing it. You will start losing your muscle mass. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So start lifting weights. And this goes for the ladies too. Pick up some heavy shit. Excuse my language, but go out there and lift and feel good. Okay? Feel strong. Feel confident, because when you lift and you feel strong, it carries over to how you carry yourself. It's exhausting to see so many guys just moping around with their shoulders hunched over, or moms exhausted all the time. Like, I want to throw them in a gym class to take a HIIT cardio workout or to get on the treadmill, but really to lift some weights and to feel good again. So number one is go lift some weights. Number two, go for a run. Go for a walk. Get your heart rate up. Move your body. Get your blood flowing. Get the endorphins and all the chemicals firing in your brains till you start feeling better. And guys, exercise doesn't cost you time. It will buy you time back, because the rest of the day you will be more efficient. You will have more energy. You will be more effective in life. It's exhausting looking at other dads with huge guts and moms that are exhausted all the time. And I'm saying this because this is the honest truth. You have to take care of your body. It's your temple. You only get one shot at this thing called life, and you're out there. And the reason why you're struggling is because you have no confidence. You have no energy. You feel like crap because you are carrying yourself that way. And let me tell you something. If you are successful in whatever it is in your career, whatever you do for your profession, if you are already successful, I'm going to tell you this. If you are healthy and fit, you will be 10 times more successful. It's just the way it is. Number one, I could tell you because people will respect you more. Somebody that walks into a room that is fit, that is strong, that is lean, that looks good, automatically is going to be looked at differently. You will say that person has their stuff together. Automatically, that person has a sense, has a presence because they show that they take care of themselves. They have discipline. They have consistency. You go to shake their hand. It's a firm handshake. There's confidence in their persona. So, you're going to excel that much more no matter what you do in your life if you take care of your health. Okay? So, number one, time to lift some weights. Number two, go for a run, go for a walk, get in a HIIT cardio class, take a spin class, do something that's invigorating for your body. Guys, the next thing is this. Stop eating garbage. Stop eating crap. Stop eating like you're in kindergarten. Dads going to work with their cooler and they have, they're eating their chips and they're drinking their Coca-Cola full of sugar and high fructose corn syrup, and they're having their cookies and their ice cream. Stop eating garbage because it affects how you feel throughout the day. It will affect you mentally and obviously will affect you physically. There's one thing, there's something I heard from Tony Horton, the creator of P90X, when I was having lunch with him, somebody I got to become personal friends with. And he said, David, food is health, exercise is fitness. Let me say that again. Food is health, exercise is fitness. So you could be fit by going out there and working out, but food is what's going to keep you healthy. And the reason why you're overweight is because you're eating garbage. The reason you have high cholesterol is you're eating garbage. The reason why you have very high blood pressure is because you're eating garbage. Start focusing on fruits and vegetables and lean proteins and whole grains and healthy fats. And I'm not saying you can't live your life every once in a while. I enjoy pizza on Friday nights. That's family night. I enjoy making homemade pizza. I enjoy this weekend being with my two daughters, one at hockey and visiting one in college, and getting an ice cream cone and enjoying life. I'm not telling you to enjoy life, but the majority of you that are watching this, more days than not, you're eating garbage food. And it's not going to help you. And you know what? Like I like to say, life doesn't always fire a warning shot. And all of a sudden, you may have a stroke or a heart attack, and you may not survive. And really, it came down to the garbage that you're eating and your lack of moving your body. Guys, enough is enough. And you may say, oh, David, but I'm so busy at work. You know what? Every single day with the state police, when I would go in as a captain, as a lieutenant, I always packed my food. Because the thing that I like to call, I call it the 5 Ps. You ready? Here are the 5 Ps. Proper planning prevents poor performance. Let me say it again. Proper planning prevents poor performance. So for me, I packed my food ahead. Why? Because then when I was busy throughout the day, the only thing that I could eat was what was in my cooler, and it was healthy food. And drink more water. Coffee is not water. Diet soda with the aspartame in there that's so bad for you is not healthy. Drink water. You want to kind of spice it up? Drink club soda, sparkling water, okay? But fuel your body with water, okay? Next thing I want to say is you're drinking. For so many of you, you're drinking multiple days a week. Stop drinking alcohol multiple days a week. It's another thing that is not serving you for the better. Guys, again, I said I was going to be giving you real talk. And I'm sharing things that I have incorporated in my life that I live by to help me be successful. But it's also when I study those that are even more successful than me, or I look at people, I say, all right, I want to get there. And I study their behaviors because success leaves clues. These are things on how they're living their life. Okay? So if you are good and 100% content with your health, You're content with your energy. You're content with your stress. You're content with your bank account. You're content how you look in the mirror. If you're standing there naked looking at yourself, if you are content with your life and you're sleeping great and you're not tossing and turning and you have zero stress, well then kudos to you. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you are not, if you are struggling in areas of your life, then these are the things that you need to hear. Maybe it's not what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear, because I know what it takes to be successful and to thrive and not simply survive, okay? So you drinking alcohol multiple days a week is not helping you thrive, okay? Now, again, I'm going to say having a glass of wine or a beer on a Friday night, while having dinner, or you're out with your friends on Saturday and after your softball game, you have a beer or two, or like I had a trail race a week ago and I had a beer with my friend Vinny when we were done to celebrate. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about every day after work, you're going to happy hour. I'm talking about every day at work on your lunch, you're getting a drink. I'm talking about every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, your weekend becomes 3 days of drinking. Do you think that's really helping you? The thing is common sense isn't always common practice. So I need to say the things that really are common sense, but the majority of you are not living, because you're out there doing these stupid things that are not helping you, and you're blaming everybody else in life and circumstances of why you're not happy and thriving and surviving and why your health stinks, but it's you. It's these stupid decisions you're making every single day. The next thing is this, guys. It's never too late to be a great parent, okay? Work can wait. That extra email can wait. Your job, I use this. I want to share this with you. You may think you're so important in your role in what you're doing at work, right? But I could tell you this. As soon as I retired from the state police as a captain, I was replaced within like a week. You're replaceable, my friends. And so often we're putting work before our family, and life is passing you by, and you're not going to get that time back. Because the true definition of wealth, if I was to take away all the money and titles you had, what would your worth be then? What would your worth be then? If your titles and all the money you had was taken away, what would your worth be then? That's the true definition of wealth. And for me, it's to be a great dad, it's to be a great husband, it's to go to my kids' games, it's to live a life, because those things you won't get back. All right? So you want to start thriving again? Start being a great parent and be there for your kids. They need you. They need you to be present. They don't need you to work more. Guys, the next thing is this. Stop wasting money on stupid crap. So often when people are struggling financially, it's because you're buying stupid stuff. You're ordering stuff from Amazon every single day. You make some money in overtime, and instead of saving the money or investing the money, you're buying stupid stuff. You're buying another thing on Amazon. You're going out to dinner multiple days a week. It's just, if you're struggling financially, or even if you're not, stop buying stupid stuff. And we're in the time of everybody's just buying stuff, right? But if you want to be financially secure, it starts with the daily decisions you make and to stop buying stupid stuff. Guys, the next thing I want to share is this. When it comes to this, about it's never too late, right? The theme of this is it's never too late, no matter how old you are, to improve your life. Whatever you do, be the best you can be. Stop half-assing it. Stop giving 50%. If you're at work, be where your feet are and give 100% at work. If you're with your kids, be 100% with your kids. If you're exercising in the gym, give 100% to your exercise. If you're going on a date with your spouse, give 100% to the date with your spouse. Okay? Whatever it is, be the best you can be, and stop giving 50%. Stop half-assing whatever it is. Stop just going through the motions in life. If your last name is on something, honor that. Be proud of what you do. That's what you're going to be judged on. When you have your name on something, that's how you're judged. And so often, we're just kind of going through the motions in life. And we're giving 50%. Imagine where the world would be if everybody was to give 100% effort in whatever they did. It's just like people, on Mondays, they go to work with their heads down and they're counting the days to Fridays. Maybe the question to you then is, maybe you're in the wrong career. Maybe you need to pivot. Maybe you need to change, because you want to be looking forward to each day and you want to be giving 100%. So whatever you do, please be the best you can be. And the last thing, guys, is this. Don't make Excuses. Excuses are well-planned lies. That's all they are. Stop with your excuses. They're exhausting. It kind of goes with my first point of stop playing the victim. Your excuses are what's stopping you from getting to the next area of your life. Your excuses is what's holding you back from getting to that next level in your life. So stop making excuses. So guys, to recap on this episode this week, and it really was when my birthday came at 47, and I started thinking about how many people at 47 have already given up on their life. And I'm like, wow, I still have so much more to give in this world, so much more to serve, so many more people to inspire and help. And I feel like I'm just getting started. And I see people that are younger than me that look completely beat up, that look twice their age and already giving up on life. It's not too late. You're here. You woke up. Your feet went on the ground. You still have more in you. You have breath. You have fresh air. You have a heartbeat. There's more in you. It's never too late to change the direction of your life for the better. So again, stop playing the victim, and it's time to do some things and have real talk with yourself. Lift some weights. Go for a run. Stop eating crap. Stop drinking multiple days. Be a great parent. Stop wasting money on stupid stuff. Be the best you can be and stop making excuses. And I probably can add 10 other things to this list. But these are the things that today, when I jotted down after my birthday, that came to mind, that I said, if people can right now do something right now to improve their life for the better, what is about 10 things they can do right now? And I said, these are them, and this is the real talk. So this is my message for you. So guys, please share this episode. Please don't be a knowledge sucker, meaning you just take what I tell you and you don't take action. Too many people don't take action. It means nothing to me if you just read and consume. Don't be a consumer where you're consuming stuff, you're not doing stuff. Go out there, go after your life, live up to your fullest potential, be the best you can be confident, have some swag in your footsteps, and go out there and live life up to your fullest potential. Guys, thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Personal Perseverance Project. My goal every single day is to help people live up to their fullest potential. So please share this episode, subscribe to my channel, and maybe even leave a review. Be sure to connect and follow me on all my social media channels. And if you would like more information about me potentially being a keynote speaker at your event, or maybe you want to work with me one-on-one as your private coach, be sure to go to my website at davidatkinsspeaks.com for more information. Thank you.